Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to create a Python program, a simple Python program where we sort files into folders by extension. So we've got some folders here: images, text, Word, bitmap image, Microsoft Word image and text document here, and I'm going to sort these files into their folders here. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to create the program. And we've created a function here in Python which is called file sorter. Also, I've imported the shuttle module which you will need on board. If you don't have that on board already, you're going to have to install it by using pip. Right, okay, so we've created the path here. This is a variable and we've assigned it to input, and I've created a name here, path, and C:// So that's where we type the path in, and then we use the OS module here, os.chdr, which stands for change directory into this path. Right, what we're going to do now is we're going to create another variable called image files, and we're going to assign that to its path where the files are. So that's going to be C users mark desktop, and the folder that they're in was the folder that they're in. So the folder that I want is test, and then images. Okay, let's just make sure that that's okay, so images there, that's right. Okay, right, we're going to create the next variable which is for the Word files. So Word files, then we assign the path, Word files C users mark desktop test, that's the folder, and Word. So Word is going to be the folder here. So what Word, yeah, okay. And we create the last one. So the last one that we're going to say is text files. So we create the variable called text files. We assign that to C:/ users mark desktop test and text. Okay, right, what we're going to do now, we're going to print out a message to the user telling the user what the program is doing. So the program is sorting files into folders. Okay, and we're going to put a little delay on that, so we use the time module here, time.sleep, and we type in a value of 1, which is 1 second. Okay, the next bit now, create another variable called list_dir and assign it to os.list_dir, this directory, and the path. Okay, now what we've got to do is we've got to create a for loop, because we're going to loop through everything in that folder for file in list_dir, and then if conditional, because we're going to do a little bit of evaluation here. So if the file dot ends with, say dot bmp, which is the image file, so if it ends with that, then we're going to do something. We're going to use the shuttle module here, shuttle dot move the file to the image files. Okay, so we're going to move that. Right, okay. Now we do the elif, else if file dot ends with, say, dot docx. If the file ends in docx, shuttle dot move file word files. Right, okay, so we're going to come down again, and the last one is going to be elif file dot ends with, let's see, file dot ends with .txt. So if the file ends with .txt, it's shuttle dot move the file to text files. Okay, we'll just what we have to do now is call it by its name, so it's called file sorter, file sorter, and we save it, and hopefully there's no typos in there, so let's run it. Okay, so what we do is we type in the path, which is going to be C users mark desktop test. I think that's the path there. Hit enter. Sorting files. Okay. Right, let's go and have a look at that. See what the end result is. Okay, so we can see there's no files here, so let's have a look. Yep, that's the bitmap image, and there's the text file, and there is the Word file. So there you go, folks. Bob's your uncle and Fanny is your auntie. I hope you enjoyed that, and remember, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the subscription button below. Give it a big thumbs up, and I'll catch you in another video. Bye-bye.